Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today, we got a very special video for you guys. This is going to be Eddie Guerrero's greatest matches. I got about 10 to 12 matches here. Just gonna go in chronological order here. Eddie Guerrero, definitely one of the greatest of all times, in my opinion. Eddie Guerrero loved this business of professional wrestling, and Eddie Guerrero has put on some of the greatest matches of all time. We're going to kind of go mainly his WWE stuff, but there is a few from WCW, ECW, and different things like that. So let's get right into this, guys. Comment down below. What are your kind of favorite Eddie Guerrero matches? First up here, going to go back to 1995. Eddie Guerrero versus the Iceman, Dean Malenko. This was a 2 out of 3 falls matchup in ECW, Philadelphia, PA. This would be August 26th, 1995. It is found on this DVD here. Might be on a few other DVDs. It might be on one of the ECW DVDs. But overall, that's a hell of a match. I believe that's the one match that got those guys signed to WCW in the end. So that's the first one there. Next up, I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio from Halloween Havoc 1997. As well as their match from WrestleMania 21. One of the greatest openers in WrestleMania history. You could put that match up with Owen and Brett as far as excitement goes. That was an awesome match. One of my favorites. I love watching WrestleMania 21. It's one of my personal favorites to go back and watch every year. Eddie and Ray had a awesome chemistry together. They definitely knew each other very well. And when those guys got in the ring and locked up, you knew it was going to be magic. Next up here, we're going to go to his WWE stuff. And I'm going to go with some of my personal favorites here. This is, it's not etched in stone or anything. This isn't fact. This is all opinion, guys. So I'm going to go to King of the Ring 2002 with his match against Ric Flair. This would kind of be Eddie's comeback to WWE. And Eddie came back stronger. He came back faster. He came back bigger and everything. He was, gone from WWE for about a year. And within that time, he put on a few pounds, built up some muscle, and came back 100% ready to rock and roll. And that, I believe, is his best run from 2002 through 2005. Some of Eddie's greatest stuff happened within those years. Next up here, we're going to go with the match versus Edge. Edge and Eddie Guerrero, again, similar to Rey Mysterio, great chemistry in the ring. I'm going to go with their no disqualification match from September 26, 2002. I believe that's what resulted in Edge's injury. Those guys beat the hell out of each other in that match. They also had a few matches, I believe, on pay-per-view. If it was Unforgiven. Yeah, they also had a match at Unforgiven. Those guys, two of my favorites of all time are Edge and Eddie Guerrero. Now we're going to go into 2003. Vengeance, 2003. We've seen the return of the U.S. title. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit would be in the finals here. And I believe Eddie Guerrero became the first WWE United States champion. So great match there, great moment overall. It was great to see the U.S. title back. I like that initial return of the U.S. title. It was great time. Next here, I'm going to go with, I love this show and this match overall. Survivor Series 2002, the triple threat elimination match for the WWE tag team titles. This would be Edge and Mysterio defending the titles against Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit, and against Los Guerreros. Eddie and Chavo winning the tag titles in Madison Square Garden. You can't get more epic than that. That was a hell of a match, hell of a moment for Los Guerreros. Those guys dreamed of being tag team champions when they were kids, and they lived their moment there. Next here, we're going to go to one of Eddie's biggest moments, talking about No Way Out 2004, winning the WWE Championship. A tremendous feat. Nonetheless, Eddie Guerrero was a great WWE champion. I absolutely love the moment. And getting a epic match out of Brock Lesnar is something really cool. Because you don't see, too many great Lesnar matches. I mean, back in that day you did. But to see Eddie and Brock get into it like that, I thought that was a really good match. Next up here, WrestleMania 20 versus Kurt Angle. Again, Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero, it was magic waiting to happen inside the ring. Those guys had a pretty good rivalry in 2004. They had a series of great matches in 2004. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The ladder match versus Rob Van Dam can be found on this DVD. I believe it's on Eddie's other DVDs as well. But Eddie and Rob Van Dam put on a hell of a match. I believe that was Eddie's, one of Eddie's first matches back. May 27th, 2002. And Eddie Guerrero would become Intercontinental Champion, I believe at Backlash in 2002. So Eddie Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero and RVD again had a series of great matches. Let me know some of your favorite Eddie Guerrero matches, guys. Comment down below. Take some time, hit that subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace.